So I've been looking at some bullion dealer websites over the past few hours trying to find a good price for some bullion at these extremely low prices. And I must say, I've been quite taken aback by just the high premiums that are all over the online bullion dealers. Now, normally when the prices come down in such a large manner, I would normally wait a few days just to see if premiums come down to try to get a better price on bullion. But what I'm seeing is a lot of these websites are not they're not bringing their premiums down much. I mean, APMEX wants a good 29.28 for 1 ounce random year. Or yeah, here we go, 2013. They want, just under $30, whereas the silver price is, it's just under 24. So that's a good, almost $4 premium here or sorry, $6 premium that we're seeing here on 1 ounce silver coins. So let's just take a quick look at the rounds. Now, rounds are definitely going to have a lot less of a premium. $27 for a 1 ounce secondary market silver round. So that's just insane. Honestly, it's like the prices haven't even moved that much on the physical side. But this is APMEX. I have realized that APMEX does have a lot higher prices than some other dealers. So we can see here they want 29 for their American Eagles. Let's see what Gainesville is asking for their American Eagles. 28, so just a buck cheaper. So that's still a pretty significant premium on 1 ounce coins. That this isn't even a semi-numismatic coin. It's not anything special, but then again, I'm pretty sure this premium is due to the fact that the the U.S. Mint is having some issues restocking their American Eagles. So maybe that's somewhat of the reason why the premium on the American Eagle is so high. Something that I have been waiting for a while is sub $30 pandas. I really, really like the 2013 design of the panda. I believe the mintage on this coin is 8 million coins. But Chinese pandas always have a great semi-numismatic premium going forward, just because the design changes every year and the physical demand coming out of the Eastern world is just unprecedented at this point in time. So the Chinese panda is something I'm definitely looking at picking up if when I do decide to make an order. I still haven't made a significant physical order just because I'm deciding on whether or not I want to go with silver or whether I want to just continue sticking to gold because I'm I've switched my strategy from buying silver to buying gold. So we'll see how that works out in the future. I'm still waiting for the prices to come down. As I've stated before, I believe silver is going to come down to the $20 mark, and gold is going to see the $1,200 mark and possibly lower on both of these metals. This is pure speculation, honestly. Don't take my word for it. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I'm not really telling anybody what to do, but this is kind of just what I feel like is going to be coming in the next months, just because of how much, overhead resistance there is. I really can't see it getting, or to rephrase what I was just about to say, I'm not convinced that we've seen a a bottom yet. I haven't seen this, this iconic spike low that we've seen on many different occasions. We do have a spike right down here, down to the 20, what did it get down, like the 22 area, but I'm just not convinced that it is the bottom. So that's basically my rationale on why I'm waiting for some lower prices. But my question to you guys is, is it really smart to be waiting right now? I mean, let's say silver does spike down to the $20 level. Won't we just see all of these websites pull their stock for semi numismatic coins? Or they could possibly just stop moving the prices. I mean, like completely disconnect the physical price from the exchange traded price, which we see here on websites such as investing.com. I mean, $30 for a panda, that is pretty, um, you know, like that's something I've been waiting for a while. I've always wanted to buy pandas for sub $30 per coin. I mean, you factor in the shipping cost and it's still going to be more, but I mean, Chinese pandas appreciate very well over, even over 2 years. If you look back at the 2011 Chinese pandas, they're up above $40 still on eBay. I mean, like they're doing very well. Even they're still around $50. So the Chinese panda is something I'm definitely looking at picking up. And in addition, I'm really liking the 2013 kookaburras. I think the design is it's just amazing. I don't know. A lot of people say that it's kind of like a cutesy design. It's like, I don't know. I don't even care the fact that it's somewhat cutesy. I'll just, here, let's check AppMex to see how much they're asking. I think the last I checked, the premium was just outrageous on these coins. So, let's see here. Oh, they're sold out. No way. Oh, no, never mind. That was the snake privy. $33. That is insane. That is, that's a $9 premium. $9 premium over spot for the 2013 Australian kookaburra. Let's check silver gold bull. I highly doubt they're gonna have any of those. Koala, $30, not bad. And it does not look, no. Oh yeah, they're there. 10 ounce, never mind. So yeah, I really want to pick up some of these 2013 kookaburras. As I just saw on Silverfish's channel, he reported on the fact that they were going to mint 1 million of these coins, but then they decided to cap it at the 500,000, which is what I'm pretty sure most of the previous Australian Perth mints bullion coins are capped at as well. I mean, 500,000 is great for a bullion coin. You're getting an amazing semi-numismatic play with this, not only because of the extremely low mintage on a bullion coin. 500,000 is very low mintage on a bullion coin, but also the fact that the design changes each and every year. That's a big factor in what makes a coin separate from just a generic coin. What makes it a semi-numismatic coin is the fact that the design changes every year. So once 2013 is over, you won't be able to find this design being minted ever again. So that just adds a collector premium on top of it. It adds on top of it, an extra added, what's the word I'm looking for here? It just makes it extra special in the eyes of collectors. So honestly, I'm looking at picking up the Australian kookaburras. I'm also looking at picking up the Chinese pandas. But as I said before, my question to you guys is there any point in waiting for a lower price to pick up these semi-numismatic coins? I mean, I do believe that the kookaburra could come down to $30 if we do see $20 silver. But the Chinese panda, on the other hand, it's already at $30. I'm not too sure whether waiting for that coin is going to be worth it, just because I've seen it sell out and be completely taken off the market many times before when we've seen these price corrections, like these sharp price corrections. So, like, I remember back in here when silver came down to the 26 area, you couldn't find any Chinese pandas anywhere. Like, you wouldn't even be able to find one for under $30. And now that silver is at 23.88, you can finally find them at $30. So, I don't know whether we're all just getting screwed by these bullion dealers who are charging us crazy premiums for these extremely nice semi numismatic coins, or the demand for these coins are just so high that they have a right to be charging us this much money, and maybe there's no point in waiting for a few dollars in, like, for the price to drop in the quote unquote paper markets. But I don't know, I'm rambling here. Please answer my question in the comment section below, and let's have a discussion about semi numismatic physical silver coins.